My name is Ghazalah Abdi. I'm also known as Ghazalah Hashim. I'm a teacher in Al-Sadiq and Al-Zahra school, alhamdulillah. I've done pharmacy from Pakistan, and then when I came to this country, I did my teaching courses, and alhamdulillah, I love my job. My grandmother, she used to arrange majalis every Thursday without fail, either milad or a majlis, depending on the dates. And she used to tell us to recycle for that week. And we used to be so happy collecting all the magazines and newspapers. And then there used to be this person who used to come and take the recycling stuff. And he used to give some money to my grandma. And my grandma used to buy tabarruk from that money. And we used to wait for Thursday for the tabarruk especially. And she used to encourage us to recite. And we were fortunate that we had neighbors, both sides, who were also lovers of Ahlulbayt. So all the children, we used to gather together. We used to have the majlis. And we were encouraged to do the du'as, recite nohas, and speak if we wanted to. So, and we used to love that. We really enjoyed, and we used to wait for Thursdays. And the whole week we used to recycle so that we get good tabarruk. And so alhamdulillah. And not only that, even for salah, we used to do saf. She used to make us stand in line, and we had turns to recite adhan and iqama. And it was so nice because we all enjoyed that, and we all wanted to recite adhan. I'm going to do adhan. We used to fight, for that. So alhamdulillah, that is still so strong. And I think it has helped me so much in actually raising my own children and in actually practically doing now with my children. And this is what happens. It's the background. Even, alhamdulillah, my husband, he comes from that family also that were reciting, and he used to recite when he was young. He had his own little group which used to go from house to house reciting from hadith kisa till ziyarat. He used to do everything. So alhamdulillah, that helped me a lot, helped us a lot in raising my children. And I'm sure inshallah we all can do that. It's just a little bit hard work and some sacrifice, and we can all inshallah one day practically bring that in our practical life. I have 3 daughters, alhamdulillah, and mashallah, they are all committed in serving Imam Hussein since they were little. When I used to take them to majalis, I used to recite, my sister and myself. So they used to hold my mantu, my abaya, stand there while we were reciting. They used to repeat the recitation. And when I used to take them when they were little to majlis, I was told to go to this special room where all the children, mothers with children sit. And I insisted to sit in the main hall, so they let me. And I promised them that if they do anything, I'll leave. I won't disturb the majlis, inshallah. And alhamdulillah, my daughters used to sit with me. They were fine. They did not move. In fact, I think it is very, very important that the children sit with their mother. They know how to sit in the majlis, in the azah, how they should be in the mosque, what is expected of them when they go to the mosque. They used to watch me. They used to observe me, how my expressions, my emotions, everything. And alhamdulillah, there were other ladies sitting there. So it was not only me. They were looking at all the other ladies also. the response that I used to do for Nara Hedri, Salawat, and I always, even now to my children at school, I tell them to recite Salawat loudly. So this is something that I always told them. So they used to be sitting there observing them, and then during Masaib, when they were very little, they used to come and wipe my tears and tell me not to cry. And as they grew, when they were toddlers, they used to actually take tissue paper and sit and during Masaib cry themselves, pretend to cry, but that was fine. I used to tell them that's okay. As long as, even if you make a sad face, sitting there and, feeling that emotion, amazing. And I know there is a language barrier, especially nowadays, and children don't understand maybe Arabic, Urdu, Farsi when they are sitting in that majalis. But even if they take one thing from that majalis, that's enough. And I'm sure, when your children sit with you since young age, they will definitely at least take something from that majalis. And there were times they used to ask me about certain words, and we always had discussions after majlis. Always, we used to ask them, what did you learn today? What was the Masaib about today? What do you want to say? Do you want to say something about it? This was always encourage them to speak about the lecture that they heard, the noha that they heard, anything to do with that azad, that majlis. Involve them in these gatherings. Let them do things with you. And one thing, during recitation, before they recited, since they were very little, actually, when my Maham was 4, nearly 5, her first Latamia, she wrote her first Latamia. It was on in Muhammad. She heard the Masaib of On in Muhammad, and she wrote Latamia. It was very simple, very basic, but she was encouraged. Myself and my husband, we sat with her. We read that she made the tune also. We read that Noha with her, and we left it just like that, like she had written. And the tune was also on those lyrics. And that's very important, I think, to give confidence to your children, to tell them it's fine, doesn't matter how you recite. And that's one thing that I told them. Both of us, my husband and myself, we used to tell them, don't think that you're doing this for the world, for the people who are standing in front of you. You're purely doing this for your Imam and Lady Fatimah to Zahra. That's it. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You're not doing this for the world. You're not doing this for the people in front of you. You are doing for your Bibi and your Imam. And you'll see they are the ones who are going to help me, because they are the ones who told us, we are prayer of Fatimah Zahra salamullah alayha. We are here to serve Imam Hussein. So she is the one who is going to listen to you and is going to reward you for that. Forget about the people, forget about the world. Just think of that, and no smiling. You're not supposed to smile when you're reciting An-Noha. No smiling at all. And that was something really strict. I used to be very strict about that you're not supposed to smile. You're supposed to just think that you're reciting in front of Imam Hussein and in front of Lady Fatimah Zahra salamullah alayha. And alhamdulillah. I'm honored, and it's actually a blessing. And I still tell them that you are nothing. Whatever you are today, it's because of this zikr. It's because of what you are doing. It's not what you don't think that you are something. You are doing this. That's why you're so popular or famous or people are praising you. No. You have to bear in your mind that You are nothing. All this, what you are getting, this is the reward from Lady Fatimah Zahra. And it's because of them that you are getting all this praises and worldly fame and whatever. So, and Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, they are taking that, and because of that, I think the pure intention, Alhamdulillah, inshallah, inshallah, it's accepted in Dargah, Dargah of Lady Fatimah Zahra, inshallah. Imam Hussein alayhi salam is everything to us. It's because of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, it's because of Ahlulbayt that I'm here today, I'm telling you. And I think it's with everybody. I think everybody should think that way. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, we are the lovers of Ahlulbayt. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Our parents, our mothers especially, have fed us love of Ahlul Bayt, love of Imam Ali alayhi salam. And inshallah we'll carry on this love. Imam Hussein alayhi salam, what can I say? I can sacrifice, and I'm sure most of you will say that, everything for Imam Hussein. Everything. There's nothing matters, nothing at all when it comes to Imam Hussein. When it comes to Imam Hussein, nothing. I have gone through a lot of surgeries, my health-wise, but it's love of Imam Hussein that always kept me going. And believe me, I always, I was the one who consoled my family that don't worry, everything will be fine. And people used to ask me, aren't you scared? Are you okay? You're going through all these surgeries, and are you worried about it? And believe, I'm not just saying it. I never, ever for a moment worried about it, because I knew inside me that my Imam is with me. And long time ago, when my eldest daughter was 8 years old and the others were younger, I had this surgery. In fact, there were complications. They were doing something very simple, and there was complications, and it turned up into a big, huge surgery. And my husband was told that it's 50-50 chances. I might die, basically. And I'm told that as soon as I woke up, I was just saying, Zuban ke saath dil bola, Ali Maula, Ali Maula. That means with my heart, from my heart, and with my tongue, I'm saying, Ali Maula, Ali Maula. Ali is my Maula. And when I got up, that's what I was just saying. Zuban ke saath dil bola, Ali Maula, Ali Maula. And when I think of that, even now I get goose pimples, because I saw a figure. Someone in white kept hand on my shoulders and said, don't worry, everything will be okay. And everything was okay after that. That's it. It took some time. I was in hospital for a long time. But alhamdulillah, I'm here now. And I'm okay. And it's all because of the faith that I have in Imam. That gave me strength. And it's because of that I'm still going on. And alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, I'm fine. I'm all right. Last year, again, I had this surgery, and my girls actually had a program on Ahlulbayt TV. They had committed themselves, and they asked me, because doctors had told me that I'm going to go in emergency anytime it can be. So my children, they told me, Mama, we are not going to go. We're going to cancel the program. I said, no. If it would have been any other thing, any other event like a wedding or anything else, that's fine. But this is service to Imam Hussein. I don't want you to cancel this program. You go ahead, and I promise you I'll be fine. And Alhamdulillah, I was fine. I was absolutely okay. And what can I tell you? The Imam Hussein is beyond everything to us, beyond everything at all. And I'm sure this is view of lots of our Ahlulbayt lovers. I think everybody should instill love of Imam Hussein in their children from very young age. And Alhamdulillah, I have this chance to not only do this with my own children, even in school. I'm blessed to be working in an Islamic school. And I can actually teach the children through assemblies, sometimes in lessons, through the traditions of Prophet and Imams and stories of Ahlulbayt. And something that I always tell my children, that connection with the Imam. Talk to your Imam. Talk to your Imam every single day. When you have any problem, when you are in trouble, when you think that nobody can help you, talk to your Imam. And believe me, he is going to help you. He's definitely going to help you. He's promised us. He's there for us. He is going to help us. I'm sure you have noticed when you go to ziyarat to Iran or Karbala, Iraq, you see people standing there as if they are talking to somebody. And it's actually they are talking to the Imam. They're telling them their problems. They're telling them how their day is. They stand there and they talk to them. That's how Imam should be so close to you that you should be able to talk to your Imam. You talk to your Imam. Alhamdulillah, we have this chance to talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 5 times a day. You can talk to your Imam also. You can talk to your Imam whenever, and believe me, you will be helped. You will get that help. Your problem will be resolved. So this is something that I teach my kids, all my children in my family, and Alhamdulillah, I have chance to tell other kids also. That's what my aim is, inshallah, to instill love of Ahlulbayt in our children, in youth, in our children especially. And I was talking to you about assemblies. Even now, when I see my ex-student, they always come to me and they tell me, Miss, remember you told us about this. We still remember that, and we are teaching our children that. That's it. What else do you want? That's the main thing, that you have actually given. What I'm really sinful. I'm nothing, but the thought that I can actually inspire somebody, to teach somebody so that they can take it further into their practical life. That's it. That's the reward. That's what the reward is. And Alhamdulillah, I have no shame in saying that I'm really, really proud of my girls. They are committed, they are doing their job, they are serving Imam Hussein, and that's what it's all about. That's why we are here in this world, and we should continue, and we should all contribute something by anything at all, whatever you can do. When you go to majalis, you pick up rubbish, you spread that white cloth on the floor, you do anything at all. You just take your hand and try to uh, keep that cloth properly. Anything you do, it's going to help you. You're going to get rewards from Our Lady Fatimah Zahra. She has promised that. She is there. She's waiting for us to do things like that. Inshallah. And inshallah, we promise that we are going to continue doing this, making her happy, and continuing remembering Imam Hussein alayhi salam. We should try to learn from Karbala. Karbala is the way of life. And us as ladies, just look at the ladies of Karbala. They are mothers, they are sisters, they are daughters, they are aunties, they are nieces. All ages you can find. And you can relate to them. You can't say, we tend to say that we can't be like Ahlulbayt. Okay, fair enough. There's Lady Fizza. You can relate to her. She was like us. She was not Ahlulbayt, but she became part of Ahlulbayt through her actions, through her practice. Obviously, she was, alhamdulillah, blessed that she was with them. But we can try to implement those ladies in our daily lives.